Hello, it's Rover here, and welcome back to another episode here on the Survival Let's Play World Server thing. In today's episode, we are going to be working in the Nether, which is going to be interesting. But I've had some experience. I've got tons of fire resistant potions. I'm actually going to put my armor back on because I might die. We are going to be making a blaze farm today, and a lot of work is going to be going into the Nether at the moment. So if we hop through the portal here, you'll notice I am in F1 mode because we have Ellie and Keith on, and you never know what they get up to in the chat. So I've got that turned off just while I'm recording. So we'll play in F1 mode. So we're gonna head over to the Witherskull farm Fishy has been working on. Take a look at that, be impressed, and then find a blaze spawner and begin work on making a blaze farm. Okay, so I've made it over here to the Witherskull farm. We've just flown over the roof, and we're going to drop through here. There we go. There has been a ridiculous amount of slabbing going on. I did a stream on it earlier today, actually, and we've been doing ridiculous amounts of slabbing. We're actually completely out of stone, completely out of cobblestone, which I never thought I'd say in this game. Like, this stage in the game, we're out of stone. Look at that. Look at those guys going back and forth. Looks brilliant. But yeah, Fishy has been doing amazing work on this. I'm actually stuck. Let's fly down over there. Can we get in? No, we can't. Let's rocket. Don't want to fall into the lava. I always carry a fire resistance when I'm around here, because the amount of times I've fallen into lava is utterly ridiculous. No, missed it again. I'm going to waste a lot of rockets getting in here. So what you actually do, while the farm is on, like it is now, I'm going to hop down in here where Fishy is. He is AFK. I hope he don't ruin anything. Fishy. I'm just going to whack these guys. And you just smack these guys in here. This thing's really, really, really good. The rates we're having some issues with, but we don't know why for the time being. But obviously, as you can see, well, apparently there's some steak in there. And with the skulls, there's a Witherskull there. We've just got a Witherskull, which is really, really good. There's another one. I don't know why there's another one up there. I'll leave it. It's probably a Fishy thing. You know what Fishy's like. He's weird. Those pistons are quite noisy. So the next thing we're going to do is I might time-lapse me. No, I already know where a blaze farm is. I'm not going to time-lapse me trying to find a blaze farm. Blaze farm? If I found a blaze farm, there'd be no point in today's episode. No, I'm going to time-lapse me. I'm not. No, shut up. Shut up, Rover. I'm not going to time-lapse at all. So I'll see you when we get to the blaze spawner. Okay, so I have found a blaze spawner, which isn't too far away-ish, he says. And in here, as you can see, there is a lot of fire after a lot of blaze and a lot of fire-resistant potions. I've managed to box this thing in. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to be a bit cheesy, and I'm going to go into game mode 3. And we're going to have a look inside. As you can see, there is the spawner in there. That looks a bit weird when you're inside the block like that, but that's the spawner in there. And what we're going to have is we'll have some kind of funnel shape, which we're going to go into my testing world right now, and I'm going to design some sort of funnel shape, which I know that works. So it funnels them into a little hole, which we can stand down, probably under here somewhere, and we slay them all, but we need to be in a certain distance so we don't unload the spawner, so it's actually loading at all times. So yeah, that's what we're going to do next. We're going to have into the testing world, and we're going to work out some kind of design. So they all funnel in. It's going to probably be some piston pushing system, which connects up to redstone and pressure plates, that kind of stuff. So that is what we're going to do next. So I'm going to hop straight on with that, and I'll see you in the testing world. Okay, so I have been busy, and I've been designing some different designs of different blaze farms. Done a few different tests to see what works best. And as you can see, we have a fair few of them. We've got 3, which isn't really a fair few, but this is the one I'm going to be using, and it's quite thin, so that box room we made isn't really need to be made. That makes no sense. Well, just trust me on this one. But basically what we have is we have these torch towers which push a load of pistons, and those pistons push the blaze down. So if we hop in there now, you'll see that the blaze are not spawning yet, so we have night vision on, that's why it's so light. If we allow them to spawn in, if we stand away a little bit, there we go. As you can see, they'll fall down, and every so often a piston will push them into that 1 by 1 hole, where they'll fall down there, and I've been pushed in there because the farm is that good. If we hop back out, we will have a slaying area down here, which if we hop back into game 1, we can start down here and say, oh no, I've been doing this for a little under a minute, and let's have this is looting 3 sharpness 5 sword. Let's have a look how many we got, and this is in range of the blaze spawner. That was problem with some of the other designs I've made. Look, that's a lot of blaze rods. Problem with some of the other designs was I was getting too far away from them, so I wasn't actually loading it in. That means we'd have to have an AFK area, then we'd have to keep moving it around. This is fully AFKable because we can have max entity cramming killing them. So yeah, this is really good. So this is what we're going to crack on and begin to build. I'm going to work out how many pistons, repeaters, that kind of stuff we need. And then I will see you back on the server. amazing. Like, you stand here, and we're getting tons and tons and tons of blaze rods. I've been AFKing for a very short amount of time. I haven't even managed to fill up the max entity crumbing thing yet. But currently this is the entrance, so we're going to do some work, hopefully a bit more in the episode, see how much time I've got left for the episode. But if we hop up to the top, if it's safe, I don't have a fire resistant potion on me, so I've been AFKing, so I've lost that effect. Currently I'm out of rockets, I keep forgetting to pick rockets up. But the farm is complete. This thing's epic. I'm really, really glad about this. It's really quite entertaining to build, to put it that way. That's what I mean. It'd be nice to get up the top. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to probably build some kind of tunnel. And I want to go into testing world again and design some kind of tunnel. I've got some ideas. I want a real nether themed build. Hopefully it's something that I can use. Right, so we have blazes spawning out here, which is a bit of a... They weren't doing that... Right, I just need to run, don't I? Leg it, leg it, leg it, leg it, leg it. Oh dear, oh dear. I need to get behind this wall quickly. Oh dear, there's a ghast. Fire resistant, quick. So yeah, this is my little hidey hole. Got a nice wall. I block myself in every so often. Die. There's a lot of fire. I mean, there's a ridiculous amount of fire. So one thing we do want to do at some point is we're going to have to... I think what we might do first is slab some of this fortress. I don't know what type of... Did he just blow him? I don't know. I do not know. The amount of times I've hit pigmen is absolutely ridiculous. I'm beginning to slab just some of the rough area around it, just to stop blazes spawning outside of the farm. We actually do need to place slabs on top of the roof. So if I can get up there, that'd be quite nice. So currently it's just this box, but you're not really going to see it from the outside here. If we place slabs up here, hopefully blazes will stop spawning up here, but it's there. As you can see, they're spawning in the fortress, which is lowering the mob cap. So we want to stop them spawning in there. So can we place that around there? So again, this will increase the rates. There we go. That is actually the center point, so I'm going to remove that. What? But this thing's epic. I really, rockets. That's what I need. I can actually get back out of there without pillaring up again. Really enjoyed making this thing. I think next season we're definitely going to do some bigger projects. I actually died once while making this farm. Get out of the way, pigment. I know you want to get through. You just say excuse me. Very disgraceful, the behaviour we see. Thing is, when they're aggro, they won't fall down, but because they make each other aggro, which is really annoying. But obviously you can just slay them down here, you grab the XP. I've been mending up my picks. It's absolutely destroyed my pick doing all this stuff, and they go straight through into this chest. This thing's amazing. So in the we're definitely gonna hopefully build one early on next season. That's one of my plans, because these are so useful to get fuel for. So for the second this is done, because I need to go and sort myself out. I'm going to be back on tomorrow. It's quite late for me, actually. So I'm going to sort myself out, and right, I'll take a break, and I'll see you on here tomorrow, which will be in a couple of seconds for you. But I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, so here we are in the testing world, and I put together another design. As you can see, we got all the different farms over there, and so this is the design I've come up with. I have got this really quite simple. It's going to be kind of expensive to build, but it's just a small tunnel which we're going to build the whole way over to the farm. One thing that's going to be difficult about this is the depth of going up and down, which I've only just thought of this second, because we need to work out what Y level it's at, because I want to build the tunnel mostly at this level, and maybe we have a drop chute or something that you fall down into the right level that you can fly up into our nether tunnel. So the next thing we've got to do is we've got to get tons and tons of resources, like tons and tons of concrete, black dye and orange dye, which hopefully shouldn't be too hard, ink sacks and that stuff, but there's no ink farm. But actually if we hop into survival and we go to the start of the tunnel, this works well on diagonals as well. As you can see, we just press spacebar and you go really fast, which is really nice. So yep, this is it. We're going to hop onto the server, start gathering resources. Don't know how much of this we're going to do today, because I have to get this video this episode finished today. I don't know what episode did I say at the beginning, because I was just putting some clips together, putting them in the folder and everything. And I'm now wondering if I said episode 14. We are on episode 15. I think. I'm really confused on what episode we're on now. I'm going to have to look it up. I think we're on 15. Yeah, we are on 15. We are on episode 15. Yeah. So, yes. I will see you in a minute back on the server. Okay, so I have been busy. Well, not really, but kind of, I guess you could say. It is the next day. And, I have shown you the tunnel design. I'm just remembering where we're up to. What I've done is I've made this cobblestone path the whole way down here, through this little gap. Can we fly through it? Nope. Oh, he's going to let us fly through it. And the whole... Come on, flight, please. The whole way over to here. And up there is a hole. And that is going to be where you drop down this chute, which I haven't designed yet, along the theme. And then this will be the ice tunnel. So this is the ice path here. So that's what we're going to be building down next, but I want to make a whole cobblestone path, because gas can blow everything up. So this needs to be fully encased in cobblestone, which I'm going to build first, then we'll build the tunnel, so then we're safe from gas, because the amount of time gas will blow me off into this lava lake is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to crack on, and I'm going to start encasing this thing in cobblestone. I am nearly out of time for today's episode, so I think in the next episode we'll build the tunnel. But for the time being, let's crack on with things, and I'll see you wherever we get up to. Okay, so I have cracked on, and I have the tunnel completely, he says, if we can fly, enclosed in cobblestone. It's really quite hypnotic, actually, when you fly through it like this. But as you can see, yeah, we've got the whole tunnel, so there's enough room to build our actual design in here. So I think that is actually going to be it for today's episode. I'm actually completely out of time, because this video's got to be out very, very soon for me, so I've kind of run over a bit. So I'm just putting some stuff away there. There we go. So yeah, this is in the next episode we'll continue work on the tunnel, but that is it for today's episode. So if you have enjoyed it, please do like, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.